everybody, and welcome back to the WSBG and the finals for Heat. Pedal to the metal. I'm Z Garcia, and I'm joined by Max. How you doing, Max?
Good, and you?
I'm good. I'm excited for tonight's game. I think it's gonna be a winner, folks. It's gonna be very, very exciting. So Max, if you don't know, is the designer of Earth, and has basically maybe he's fixed Heat too. We don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he plays with his own version of Heat.
Big fan of Heat, but there's nothing to fix.
That's true. I agree.
The game's already really good.
It is really good. I am also a big fan, and I'm a big fan of Earth, honestly. That you played in here, actually, right? You played in Earth, so this guy's all over.
Yesterday, I wasn't good enough though.
Yeah, I know. I get it. You don't really know the game that well.
Exactly.
So Heat, pedal to the metal. We have something here we want to show you too, folks. This is a board for Indianapolis. Here we go. This is a board, a new track that players here get. Everybody who participates in the Heat tournament gets one of these boards. It's really neat, very well put together and made, and it is just one of the many things that you'll get for coming and participating. That's the other thing. For every game, or just about every game that you participate in, there will be some cool promo, some neat thing that you're going to get, right? You're going to have something cool for Arc Nova, something cool for Heat. The list goes on, and it's just a wonderful thing to have, plus, of course, the immense competition and the reward of that itself. So there we go. Let's go ahead and put this back up here.
The map is really cool. It looks fast.
It looks really
It
fast.
looks different than the other ones from the base game. So
yeah, it's 4 laps, so you're going to be zooming on this one, it looks like.
Yeah.
So there you go, folks. All right, so let's go ahead and check out these players. Let's get to meet our racers for today. We've got 4 amazing competitors. We got to talk to them a little bit. From all over the world. We've got someone from, a couple of players from the U.S., but we've got somebody from Canada. We've got somebody from Colombia. That would be Fabian. And we've got Austin there from Canada in seat 1. They're playing on the USA map, as you can tell, and they will be starting up here in just a little bit.
they're getting heat up.
Getting heated up. That's the first of many jokes you're going to hear from Max today about, heat, basically, the temperature.
You just show your year.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and fold this map. Let's put that aside. Slide that into my backpack.
It was a big map for our promo where individual player boards.
Oh, really?
You need to the WSBG. So the only way to get it is to come play
the
here.
steps
So
that
it's
we
really
will
cool.
be doing.
That's awesome.
Player
That is
like
awesome.
For example,
Very neat. All right, so let's see where these guys are.
yeah, exactly. For example,
They're chatting right now, just having a conversation at the table, getting ready.
Right, so then the slipstream happens at the end, I believe.
Yeah, exactly.
They're talking about
I'm pretty sure
slipstreaming
you
and
have
how
to
that
do
works.
these things first.
We're
and
talking a little bit to
then
these guys before we
slipstream
jumped
is the
in
final.
here
That's my
and
question. Do we want
asking
to
them
do
about
it
how
in
much
a
they've
specific
practiced
order,
and
or
how
we
they practice.
can be more
And
flexible? What do you
It's
want?
interesting because it was either I
mean,
practiced a
you-
little
you
bit,
all
but it's a
play
luck-based
how you've
game
been
in
playing
some ways,
and how you
so
want to do it.
we're
But obviously,
letting
these
that
things are in
be.
a certain
And
step.
then some of the players were
As long as you
thinking,
got
"Oh, this is my
the card
my
and it's
my
still
number
your
1 game.
turn.
This is the one that I."
You know, if you
You
do
asked
something
me, all
slightly
the 4
off,
games I'm
obviously you can
competing in,
kinda say, oh, yeah,
this is my strongest.
ask everybody.
This is the one I've practiced the most, which is also very interesting, I thought.
We probably want to
So I'm curious to see how it all plays out.
And if you want to know who's who, Austin is from
a lot
Canada,
different than saying,
Michael and
like, you
Charles
obviously
are
can't
from the
slipstream and
US,
say, "Oh, I forgot to
and
put
Fabian is from,
So,
made it all the
but
way
forgetting
to
it cool,
here
that's
from
not that big a deal,
Colombia.
right?
He's from
Right.
Bogota. I got the
Bogota,
chance
Colombia,
to
yeah.
talk to him yesterday because he was at the Earth tournament.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
So we
totally
chat
awesome.
a little.
He's
My
saying
Spanish
you
is not too
ended up
good, so
Oh, that's cool. You guys are talking in Spanish. That's cool.
There are some times that
Yeah, it's neat. He was telling us he was not here last year. It's his first time here for Fabian, and he saw the coverage last year, was talking to some of the folks here last year, and was so excited to come out. Part of that because of Heat, in fact, that he came out from Colombia.
yeah, he said that
participate.
specifically for Heat, he came out because it's one of his favorite games. So he really, obviously, he's a good player.
Obviously, yeah, absolutely, and it's great to see him at this final table. I'm very excited for him. But everybody is, tremendous players here. Of course, they made it to the last table.
Yeah, and just to specify, also Michael, 2 days ago, participated in the final table of Doom, right?
That's right. Yeah,
And
Dune
he
Uprising, and he won
the
that.
ring, so it's his second opportunity to achieve that. The pressure is heating up.
Okay, there it is. I'm gonna start a tally. Hold on. Okay, that's two. That's two for you, Max. Keeping track. Yeah, that's pretty cool. He's I believe, the only one at the table who has a ring, and it is a ring that he was handed this morning, if I'm not mistaken, because he won it yesterday. So that's pretty cool to be at another table just today after he got a ring this morning. He could
It's
possibly walk away with another one tomorrow morning.
big days for him because it's 4 rounds per tournament, and each game takes longer than usual games because everybody's looking to be sure there's no mistakes since there's a ring and everything. So it's all day long. So 2 big days of gaming.
It's an endurance thing, you know.
Yeah.
We were talking to these guys and they were mentioning that part of it is definitely an endurance of you like that game, but you have to play it all day long at a level and a competition level that is, very important.
Oh, so it started.
Here we go. Okay, we're getting a card flip, folks. These guys were talking about making sure that don't forget to boost in the proper order and cool down in the proper order, which can be a little tricky looking at the top of a player board. So they were discussing the ins and outs of that, making sure that it's all done properly and in the right order. So here we go. We've got a draft. Charles is in seat 4, so he gets to draft first. Let's see if we can see what he took there.
Oh, sorry. 4-wheel drive.
What did he take? He took the 4.
4 plus
I
4
think it's the 4 with the.
Yeah, you can just say the name.
Yeah. All right. He went right for it, so I'm sure he knows that it's a good one.
Yeah, he took it. Yeah, exactly.
4-wheel drive. 4-wheel drive. We asked the table, what would be your first pick? And
RPM?
everyone mentioned 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
It wasn't everybody's like, oh, clearly, obviously 4-wheel drive, but everybody mentioned it at least.
Especially the 3+.
Yes. Yeah. Charles has played a lot of Heat, and when we posed him the question, not only did he start to think about the answer, but he goes, well, it's the USA map, so let me think about this. And that's, I think, the moment we interviewing him all thought like, oh, okay, he's going that deep. Hold on now.
Yeah, and Charles,
Pretty
it's
cool.
interesting. He was telling us that he made it to the World Series of Poker, so he was a really good poker player as well. So good with the statistics and everything.
Yeah,
which
he's a
helps.
math guy for sure.
It
Yeah.
helps in Heat, definitely.
Yeah, pretty cool.
And Fabien, what did he take?
All right, so we've got here, Fabian has taken a card. We're waiting on the other two players to draft, and then we'll do a. Is it a snake draft? Is that right? They go back and then they go forward again. Yeah. So when we get to Austin, he'll take a card and then he'll take again.
We've got some
Won't
people
have it
from
again.
Colombia.
Sorry, y'all. That was my
Yeah,
bad.
it's
Hey
reverse.
there.
And then forward.
There's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
question
And
if I'm a
forward and
Quebecer.
reverse.
Yeah,
Great,
you can tell by the
great.
accent.
So sorry.
Glad I pointed at
Oh
you.
my god. Thank you.
Yeah, it's cool to see the support in the comments
Oh,
for
Yeah.
Fabian from Colombia. Very cool.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Let's see.
All right, there we go. RPM.
Slipstream +3.
Two.
Okay, we've got Michael. He's considering his options. He's looking around. This is a big part of this game for sure. I mean, they are
Yeah.
drafting here. Their strategy in many ways for the rest of this game.
It changes all the rest of the game. and
Absolutely.
Your decisions.
So important. They need to take their time right here. We'll see play pick up a little bit, but, well, or maybe not. Maybe Austin just grabs 2 cards real quick.
He knew what he wanted.
He did. Now it's picking up. Yeah, very interesting to see this level of competition. I've not seen Heat at the WSBG myself. I personally haven't watched it before, so I'm curious to see them compete and how cutthroat that's going to be. I'm just hoping to learn something.
Right.
Right.
We hope for a tight race as well.
Yeah.
It sure will be.
It's your turn. Good.
Yeah.
Now I just gotta make sure.
They are pretty
I
jovial.
won't
There's a
mess
lot of
up.
joking at the table, a lot of smiling and laughing. You love to see it. Because don't forget, folks, there is a ring on the line here.
And the rings look beautiful. There's an engraving on each ring with the name of the game and everything. They're really
Yeah, they're amazing
They're
rings.
amazing
Every
rings.
year they're amazing, but this year especially, John was telling us that he had to get the diamonds are so large this year that he had to get a certificate of authenticity for each ring being handed out
okay.
from the jeweler. So the jeweler, to get those diamonds, they need to have a certificate of
Because of
authenticity.
the size of the
Because of the
diamond.
size
yeah,
of
they're
the-
pretty big.
Yeah.
The rings are huge.
Yeah.
They look massive. Oh, second round.
7,
All right, here we go. We got another draft.
9, 10, 11.
So they're each gonna pick two cards, and out of the four, they keep three. After that they choose to keep in their deck.
Gotcha.
Everywhere.
Everybody considering their options.
Yeah.
Austin is fast.
He is fast. He's playing from the hip. Or maybe he just exactly knows what he wants.
Was that full draft?
You can tell it's
Yeah,
not
for
his
the triple
first,
plus four-wheel
his first
drive.
game.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard fight. Hard fight. Okay. I'm next, correct?
You were indeed.
Thank
Very
goodness.
interesting.
I'll get
Yeah,
it
a
right
lot
this
of-
time.
A lot of chatter. It's
Um,
interesting because usually these finals tables, folks, if you've been tuning in, they're pretty quiet. They're generally pretty quiet. They start to loosen up a little bit towards the end of the game when it's sort of a foregone conclusion. But yeah, these guys are having a good time.
Triple RPM.
And Charles was telling us that he comes
Yeah.
from due west South Carolina,
this
a
trade,
small town where they
it's
have like
different.
a game group, and that people don't want to play against him at heat because he's too good of a
Okay, sure.
player.
Yeah, I have to assume that that's true for a lot of these guys.
Yeah,
You know,
probably.
They have to play online
Yeah.
to hide who they are because people go, oh no, with you, I'm not playing with you. You're gonna
Yeah.
crush.
They all play on BGA, and also BGA is faster to play more games. Like,
Yeah.
And whose turn it is to draft now? It's
It's seat number
It's
3 there, so it's
Fabian,
Fabian.
okay.
He takes a card. There we go.
made his choice.
Now we're on to Charles to pick next. And he'll take 2
So
cards, so
take
he
two, yeah.
takes. And
With the 2 RPM.
okay, here we go. Yeah, let's take a look here at we have Austin's cards on green screen. Is that right? Yeah, let's take a look at those. Yeah, we've got. So this is Austin's cards. So that's the body 3 there, right? The brakes, which is the 1 or the 5, and then the 4-wheel drive, another popular choice.
That's why he took it fast.
Yeah, yeah.
The brake is really good also because you can use it both ways. Really
Yeah,
strong.
it's so
card.
flexible, right? It's
Yeah.
like versatile. All right, working our way back. Fabian now picking the 4th card. Like we said, this is a big part of the game for sure.
Yeah.
What they draft, what they keep, is a big chunk of the strategy. Yeah, there's luck injected after this, but
Austin is
Keep your
really
cards in
fast.
front of you.
he really
know
is.
it's a
He
thing.
knows what he wants, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the, after now, and there's going to be some luck injected into this game,
Yeah.
certainly, but the cards you pick are a
Right, so,
big deal.
Which
Yeah,
one
and Austin is
get rid
also
of-
the one that was talking the more about luck, so maybe he's just letting the flow of the game going through him.
Yeah, he's feeling it.
Feeling
He's
it.
riding the wave of the game, being a little lucky, yeah.
And then let Brian get
And he
the
took
picture.
good choices.
All right.
All
Revolutions for me.
kept 3.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. They're going to shuffle up their decks, rev up their engines, and get going, folks. Now, I'm also seeing on the track here, we've got, if I'm not mistaken, 5 vehicles. And so they're going to be racing with one that is being run by the AI in the game. The legends, if you would, those characters that race against you, but aren't run by any one player, just the algorithm written into the system.
And they're pretty easy to manage.
They're very easy to
just,
manage,
you
yeah.
just turn one card
And it's great. I mean, it makes
Yeah.
it means you can play Heat with
with
two, three
still
players
good.
and still get a crowded field, some nice jockeying for position. Yeah,
Yeah, and some slipstreams.
yeah,
As well.
right. So that's pretty cool. They're added one of those in there. We'll see how that
Yeah.
Three stress.
how that messes with them.
Do you know what happens if the legend wins?
I don't know.
Do
I
we give the
assume
ring to the legend?
I assume it would be then the first player who did win.
Yeah.
But I also cannot imagine that they. I can't imagine the legend winning against these guys. They're so good.
I don't
you know?
believe so either.
It would be the first player to cross. Yeah, that is the legend.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. They're shuffling up.
And that's a really interesting map, USA. I really like the part with the two small turns. It makes for a tricky ending.
Oh,
It's one
yeah.
of the hardest ending of the basic maps that we have in Heat in the base game.
Yeah, it's right before you come
right
back
before you come
in.
back,
So
yeah.
yeah.
And you don't have a long stretch after that.
No, right.
Start your engines.
All right, everybody has given their deck to an opponent to cut that deck. They are drawing their opening hands, and we are off to the races, Max might say.
That Heat begins.
It's heating up in there,
Yeah.
right? There you go. All right.
I didn't see if some of them took cards to
Legend is the
cool
yellow
down their engines.
Yeah, I don't know how much of that happened. There was a lot of staying flexible and four-wheel drive and all of that. Yeah,
Fast car
fast cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll also see on your screen, folks, that the players' names are there, but of course also the car that they are represented by. So keep an eye out on that.
Yeah, when you're ready, set them down. All right, cool.
And you'll see also you'll notice that they play a little bit differently. They choose their cards, they put them down before changing the gear.
Oh,
I think,
interesting. Yeah.
To hide what they're gonna do to other players, and then they reveal them turn by
See what we
turn
got
after
here.
that.
Yeah, interesting. Right. Which I think is an optional rule written into the game, if
It's
I'm not
written
mistaken.
also
Right.
in the rules. For tournament play, it's better. For casual player, it doesn't change much.
Yeah.
What's that?
19 would spin out, so he goes to the
Yeah,
3.
exactly.
Ah, yeah.
There we go. That is
It's
a yellow car out front.
All right, excellent.
And we've got Austin, red car,
He played
goes
three.
goes right in front of it.
Oh,
He's discarding.
oh, well, oh, my bad.
Two
That's a
stress.
beautiful play. Yeah.
That's a beautiful play, says
Yeah.
Charles.
Yes, it is.
He just cleared his end.
Drawing back up.
There we go.
Great. I've got 8. Yeah, it's
5.
Thank you. I have to
Oh.
Two spaces behind.
top cards.
Looks like Michael didn't quite get up there enough to slipstream anybody, so
Then
he's a little behind the curve right now.
One.
He's still good. That's just the beginning.
Yep, he's drawing back up. All right, we're gonna go to Fabian next. Let's
Black.
yeah, we'll take a look
black
at his cards there when they come up.
And yeah, let's keep the card down on the tables.
And you see also that they passed the small WSBG to show the active player.
Free of stress.
We played 3.
There we go. Those are his cards. Those are Fabian's cards. He's flipping to
8.
see what he takes for the stress. He played 2 stress cards. Just rolling those dice,
Yeah.
getting them out of his hand now when it's not as important,
Wow.
rather than keeping them.
Oh, and he turned a 1.
Yeah, he drew pretty low numbers there.
Yeah.
Slipstream.
He was able to slipstream
Circle.
because of that. So he's still in a good position.
And then we've got Charles coming up here. He'll be the last one out of the gate. That is, those are Charles cards there we're seeing.
Also there, he took a cooling card.
He did, yeah, that's a great cooling card,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's three cooling now.
And then the more drafting or more slipstreaming there, yeah. All right, let's see what he's got here.
Yeah, so
See if he can catch the group.
Yeah.
There goes the card that moves around the table.
We must have had similar hands. I had to go with 2 stress off of that too.
Seems to be a popular opening
they-
move. Get
they
rid of
all-
your stress, huh?
They all do that. I never did that.
Yes,
Maybe I
that's-
should start doing that.
You and I should be taking notes
Yeah.
how to do this right.
And then I will boost.
All right.
Oops. Yeah.
He's boosting, so he's taking a little more heat.
4.
Oh, and
And
4. And he
and
can
he's going to.
good slip.
He jumps right into the pack. He could slipstream now, go next to red, up at the front.
He will be second place.
Oh, he gets the one
He
adrenaline
gets the
too.
1 and then he
And
goes
then
to the
boosts
first place. That's a
to
good
the
move.
front.
It cost him 1 heat for the boost, but that was well worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a power move out of the gate by Charles. Takes him from the back of the pack to the very front.
Best position now.
They do, of course, have a turn coming up in just 2 spaces here, which is a 7. So they need to make sure they don't blow past that at too high of a number and take too much heat.
Exactly. And you notice that the legend player, the AI player, is the yellow.
Yeah.
It's the yellow
Your
board
discard pile
also
as
that
well.
we see.
They're just in the middle of the
I mean,
pack
not
right
discard
now,
pile,
yeah.
your-
Another fantastic thing is Charles, in his
Yeah, no,
flip
I didn't mean to discard.
for boosting,
That we're not
hit
allowed
his
to-
3rd stress card.
So I've got 2 cards.
Cycled that out.
Draw 5.
So now he knows it's not in his deck, which is pretty amazing. So he's played all 3 of his stress cards, that sort of, that card that represents lack of concentration. They're all in the discard now. His deck is focused, it's ready to run.
First turn.
First turn,
First
yeah.
turn, it's gone. Yeah. We've
So-
got somebody that cheers for Charles. Hello there, Joshua.
So ideally they're going into this turn here in 3rd gear. That's what they would ideally want to do. Like I said, the speed limit on that, or the speed suggestion on that, I should say, is 7. So 3rd gear is where they want to be. Everybody did jump up to 2nd gear in the last, out of the gate. So we'll see here.
Pretty good. All right, go ahead and shift.
And it's the green that goes first, so Charles.
Third
There we
gear.
go. 3rd gear.
Third gear, yeah.
Ready?
And he probably has a pretty good hand.
It's got to be pretty good,
Yeah.
yeah.
8.
There we go. Okay, so he's playing one of his specials.
Scrap 2.
He had a plus. Oh no, he trashed 2 cards. The top of the deck.
Interesting, yeah. He knows exactly what that deck had at this point because you better believe he's keeping track of the cards he's seen.
And shuffle my deck to get my other 5 cards. Red.
Nice turn there, in control, very well put together.
Yeah. He's far in front so far.
3rd is also, red there is also in 3rd gear. He moves up 2 spaces behind, so he might boost here. Try to
Can be
get in the
dangerous
pack.
though,
Yeah,
but
could
he
be.
still has plenty of heat left.
Does not look like he's going for it. Okay. He's not boosting anymore. All right.
Not right now. He doesn't want to spend heat too fast.
Alright, so it looks like
All right. And we've got here, by the way, our judge here, who is Josh, is our judge. You see him sitting off to the side. He is running the Legends car, that yellow car. That can be very competitive. Like we said, it's a tremendously well put together system in the game that keeps those cars competitive and interesting.
7.
Yeah, see, it's still in the pack for now.
Yeah, it is.
Sure.
Black's 2 positions behind so far.
This one.
Yeah, the speed of the game is it's moving at a nice clip. You know, when you watch pro players like this play some of the heavier games, the longer games, turns can take a long time. These guys are moving at a pretty good clip.
That's true. Because sometimes game goes like a little bit slower.
Yeah,
with the
absolutely. They
losers
want to
with
make sure they don't make a
everything,
mistake.
but this game is good for that. It's a nice pace, so it's going fast.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good choice.
I have the tires, so it's an 8. I scrap 2
Blue
cards.
went before black.
So Michael just played one of his special cards. Let's see if we can check out Michael's card there, see which one he played. He played a 3 and a 2, but then the special is what I'm curious about. Actually, we can see them all if you want. All of Michael's special cards. We'll see what he's working with here. Okay, those are his cards. He might have played the tires.
Start over.
Tires or the cooling system.
Yeah.
Before with the blue on it.
Yeah, yeah, very cool. And again, a lot of trashing cards here also that he took. He's going to be cycling his deck a lot with these cards he took.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see because most of them took special cards with slipstream effects. I don't tend to take those enough, I think, when I play. Since they all take them, probably I should focus more on that as well.
Yeah,
If you time them right, it's really strong.
yeah, yeah. All right, that is everybody. Second round. They're making their choice here. They have a nice long straightaway in front of them. We can see there. We got Austin close up there, looking at his hand, making some choices.
A fellow Canadian as well. He's from Toronto. He's telling us.
Right, shift.
Staying in third gear.
Yeah, so he played tires. So you were right.
Tires, yeah.
That's why he could go faster in the turn.
11.
All right, he's going 11. Okay, that's not a great position to end in because he's got a 3 coming up. So he might push that a little bit because he is 3 from the turn. And the turn wants you to be going at 3, so we'll see what he does here. You could always just, of course, blow past that corner at a little bit above 3 and be okay. But it's all about when do you spend that heat, right? That's your resource. Is it okay to spend it to get ahead of the pack, spend it to put yourself in a drafting position? Those are the choices these guys are making.
Kept it this way. There's probably somebody that's gonna pass him. There's 3 spots before the turn.
All right, we're taking a little, he's flipping over, what, 3 cards?
So I shuffle this.
He ran the deck out, needs to get more cards for his flip. Because the card he has flips over 3 cards, the 4-wheel
Yeah.
drive. So
It's
plus a stress. He played a stress in that hand too.
so 4+. It's his favorite card for the 3+.
It's just so scary and uncontrollable, you know?
Yeah. Pushing the limits.
It really is. Like, you
Yeah.
better not be anywhere near that corner if you're gonna pull that trick.
Oh,
15, I think I heard him say. Oh, okay.
that's good.
Four-wheel drive is
Big turn.
Very nice. All the players congratulating him.
Alright.
Again, it's a good crowd, folks. It's a happy table. It's a table full of people that are having a good time. Yes, they're competing. That ring is on the line. These guys are smiling and laughing and having a good time.
Yeah, with what I've seen, people in general at the WSBG are really kind and really
Yeah.
friendly. Even though it's competitive, like people help each other out
Yeah.
and say you forgot that. And, it's a really good crowd.
4, 3, 3 plus shuffle.
All right, here we got Michael doing his flip. He's got one card he needs to add to this, and he's already got, it looks like 10 on the table. Plus a little stress. We'll see what he flips. Michael was telling us that today is the lighthearted day for him.
Someone want to cut?
He's had, he had Dune Uprising. He's got Ark Nova, I think. He had a few heavy games, but today was the lighthearted day for him.
And still a long day.
4 right on top, baby.
They started at what,
Nope.
like 10 p.m., 10
Exact
a.m.
opposite,
this morning?
actually.
Yeah, it's been all day.
It's
So
been
I
all day.
got 10, 11. So that goes
He was
up
hoping for a
to
4
6.
flip there. Got a 1. Not great.
Adrenaline. And then
Can still pass the legend.
Yeah.
He was talking about, hey, check out the sleight of hand. I know it's a 4. What he ended up doing was actually shuffling the cards they pass around into his deck. He's cutting his deck and going, wait a second, this WSBG card is not supposed to be in
He had
here.
the 2 and then he slipstream. So he boosted, burn a boost.
Burn a
had
boost,
2,
definitely
then
worth it, yeah.
slipstreams. Place him in second position for now.
Pretty good, pretty good. And
There's
he's
still-
blocking that up front. Also, if Black happens to move a whole lot, can't go past them there, right? Or he can actually slipstream past
he
them, right?
could
Yeah.
go in front of them. There's
Yeah.
still one spot before the turn.
That's true, that's true.
I don't know if he planned all of that. We'll see.
I doubt it, yeah. But he could.
Yeah,
He's
maybe.
pretty far back. He's pretty far back. Let's see what he's got.
4 cards. He's
Oh, those are high numbers. That looks like 15?
Oh, that was a lot.
Okay, but unfortunately now he landed next to green. He won't be able to slipstream the entire 2 spaces if he chooses to slipstream, right?
He did.
He's got more stuff he was playing. Okay, got it. He
So he
flipped.
did it.
Yeah, he pushed his engine for a little boost. And he's in front. He's right before the turn. It's a fantastic place to be. He now knows exactly what it takes to cross that corner. We're seeing the yellow car now starting to
bit far
fall,
behind.
but the legends do have a little rubber banding that means it could shoot past that corner unrealistically because it's, again, like
Yeah.
a legend, this sort of AI card.
We don't call them legend for no reason.
That's right. These guys are about halfway through a lap now, and this game will remind you the USA map will be 2 laps. And they're about halfway through the first one.
Yeah, and the most interesting part arrives soon enough. The 3 corners that we see at the end.
Yep. Yeah, it's about to get tricky. Now some jockeying is going to start happening here. That 2 turn coming up later, the really tight turn is going to be wild.
And you can see as well that they decided for the WSBG not to play with the weather. So they didn't include the weather in the.
Yeah.
If you want to risk it, man, you go.
And no expansions as well. So they just
Really
keep
getting mad at
the
that fella there.
base game, base
Base
maps.
game, yeah, base draft.
War of the Ring.
They do that for most of the game, I think, to be more inclusive of, for people, not to be intimidating and adding like
Second gear.
all those expansion and making the game way bigger than it
Yeah.
should.
Yeah, yeah. I think so. It's the one that most people have played, right? They have access to that. VGA gets a lot of
VGA,
yeah, a
exactly,
lot of
yeah.
practice on there. I do know they did they've done in the past Seven Wonders with the Leaders expansion,
Okay.
but the Leaders expansion is so fantastic in my opinion, and it really adds some nice direction to the game. It
And
really
it's
helps.
so easy to
focus
just put it in. And,
Yeah.
yeah. It doesn't make the game longer.
Right.
either.
I think that's a good inclusion, but generally I agree with you. I think you're right. All right, here we go. So we just had Fabian there. Pass the
Cross.
card,
Passing the corner.
and he just
Three
made it past
cards.
that corner. He's just a couple spaces after. Okay, yeah, everybody's slowing down. He played his ones, all 3 ones there. All right, Austin's holding on to his high cards. Oh, we saw his hand there. He's got a 4, a 3, a 3 body card. Yeah. So he played all his ones. Get him out of the hand now. He's going to want some of that when we get to the tight corner coming up, the really tight one. But he's got time enough to figure that out.
Unfortunately, it was my only one.
Got 3 cards as well.
Wow.
I'm noticing Austin shuffles like an animal. That's okay. I'm not going to hold that against it.
Automatically put a card.
What is going on? How do you shuffle in Canada? What's happening?
I don't know.
Stream.
He's
Oh
a
my gosh.
unique creature. And the cards aren't sleeved. So, but they're really gonna be well shuffled though.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Here we
somebody
go.
cuts, yeah.
This card, this two.
Ooh, very nice. There it is. That's the card that Michael just played. That one, he's that great low card for those corners, but it gets you all those juicy benefits. Very good one. All right, we've now got 3 players past that corner. That blue car, Michael's blue car, nice lead up front.
4.
And you can see that they're really conservative about using their heat.
They really are. I'm noticing that too. By
yeah.
now, I feel like by now, most of my heat would be gone.
Yeah, me
and
too.
I'd be spending time trying to be careful, get it back. These guys really are
Careful.
pacing
about that.
themselves.
Yeah.
They really take their time going through that.
For me, after like 2 turns, no heat.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm burning this engine out.
Yeah, I don't think I'm good of a player. I have much to learn from them, which is good.
Yeah, they do have the 2, nastiest turns, I would say, because it's another 3, but it's, right before a 2
Yeah,
speed turn. They're probably saving up their heat for those 2 turns coming up.
For the corner.
Maybe try to gain some of that back as they go through the beginning of the track again.
Keep all my
Get it back
cards.
on the straightaway
1, 2, 3.
and get ready for the
yeah.
punch
And
again.
you
Yeah.
can see it's still really a close game because they all passed the turn on the same turn.
They did, yeah.
So everything
that's
can
the-
happen after that.
That's the killer is when you end a turn that everybody went past a corner and you didn't quite pull it off.
Exactly.
That's a killer. That's
Yeah,
when you
one
know
turn behind.
you're climbing. You're climbing uphill.
The legend has difficulty catching up,
Being in last.
still behind.
Okay, so now we pick the cards.
Yeah, Charles, I think said there that he basically chose not to use a heat to boost to get the benefit from his RPM to save his heat for that corner
for the
coming up. So
corners, yeah. And maybe you can answer that question, but usually in Heat, when you're 5+ players, the 2 last players have
they have
the-
+1,
the
right?
+1.
Yeah.
Since it's a legend, does it apply as well? Because now they're like considering there's a legend, they're
I don't think it applies to the legends at all,
It
if I'm
doesn't
not
apply.
mistaken. I
Yeah.
don't think so, yeah.
But the fourth player, so it's only the fourth player that has the.
Right. Yeah, the legend just moves the way it's written. You flip the
Yeah.
card, check if it's, where in relation to a turn is, and it moves.
And if the legend is in front, the two last players have the +1 move
Yes,
because
yeah.
it's considered as a player.
It does count as a car on the track, yeah.
Not close to that now.
No, not anymore, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is interesting playing with 4 and a legend. Because
Yeah.
oftentimes, probably with players at this level, that legend is 4th or 5th,
Yeah,
probably. Which means one player's getting the bonus.
exactly.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but if the legend happens to go in front, then two players can benefit from the
That's
bonus.
right. That's right. All right, Michael is making some moves here. He's up near that turn.
That's good because
He-
there's
he
just
really-
one spot.
Yeah, he made a nice jump up as he turned that corner, that last corner. We know that Austin's holding some high cards. We got to see those earlier, so we'll see if he drops those now. Tries to get just right up to that corner. That's the trick. It's towing that line.
I'm on grind. Let's go to the next person.
Red.
Here we go.
And you can see that Michael has a more regular way, let's say it that way, to shuffle the cards.
Yeah, a little pile shuffling never killed anyone. Yeah.
More gentle.
All right. So Austin jumps up. He's right behind and slipstreams. Boom. Right
at
to the
front.
corner. Beautiful move.
Nobody can pass it now on this turn.
Not without exploding.
Yeah, they won't do it. Maybe the legends. Let's see.
All right. We've got Fabian here revealing. He is in third gear. He put in 2 stress cards here. Let's see what he gets. He's gambling. Okay, middling cards. He flipped 2 2s. He goes 6.
Then.
Not great. That might cost him.
Yeah, the gamble didn't pay off.
One.
Wait, he wasn't
Then
done.
it's grab his card. Then I will boost.
He's gonna boost, absolutely.
Yeah, he has.
Gotta
to.
boost.
Yeah.
He gets a deck shuffle for that. Look at that. We're getting a demonstration of shuffling here. A master class.
They all have their technique. It's good.
Yes, sir.
I'm in the Michael clan, doing some piles.
I'm trying.
I gotta go with Fabian with the shuffling. Some
Yeah.
nice riffle shuffling.
Natural.
3.
He got a 3. Beautiful.
Now he-
Lucky flip.
Nice draw.
That'd be
He is right back in it. He'll do a little
Little
slipstreaming and
he's
bam,
taken.
he's right there next to
Right, yeah.
Austin.
And now the green is quite far behind.
He is pretty far behind, yeah.
with the snake through.
I bet he has some something in his hand.
He's got something up his sleeve, I imagine. Yeah, we were talking to Charles, and he is, I think, from what I garnered, probably one of the more experienced Heat players at the table. So I'm curious to see again how this all shakes out.
Yeah, he was telling us he's practiced a lot for this. That was good.
It's
Now
tricky.
he has the +1, but he cannot slipstream. I can, but one.
Only one, right, right. They're packed up. They're
Still the
right
best
there.
scenario for him. All
On yellow.
I'm gonna discard
we
this.
can feel the heat.
He's going to discard.
We can feel the heat. Oh my God.
Hit
Look,
three.
I'm marking that one down.
3 or 4, I don't
I
know.
think you're at 3. Officially, you're at 3 right now.
My turn.
When you get to 5, your engine explodes. Here we go. Here comes the legend, bringing up the rear right now.
Except it's
Yeah.
Oh, no, go the wrong one.
yeah, he can't go around.
Oh,
the
yeah,
corner.
yeah.
So
he
the
goes
legend
three
is
plus
really
two
far
on that.
behind.
Very far behind, but they do tend to catch up very easily
Is this the aggressive legend?
in the straightaways. It's not going to matter with these players, so nothing to worry about. All right. Here we go. Time to downshift and get to that
Here,
corner, fellas.
I'm not second to last. I am third to last. Correct. Green is second.
I
to
am
last.
second to last, yes.
Oh, somebody is telling us that Charles ranked #1 on BGA recently. That's
Is
interesting.
that right? Okay. Yeah.
He didn't tell us that.
No, he didn't mention.
That is quite an achievement because there's a lot of Heat players on BGA,
I bet.
and it's hard to be ranked #1 with the Halo system and everything.
Well, there's probably something Charles we're thinking here. It's it might be better. We're being told here it's probably better to be going last around these last two corners
Yeah,
because you can capitalize on the slipstreaming of the other players. You can get closer to a double corner turn that way, and even if it doesn't happen right now, you can do it for the second lap. You want that slipstream shot out of a cannon feel on that last corner, right? And if you can slipstream out of that, then that might be the way to go. We'll see. He knows what he's doing for sure. But there's also the luck of the cards. See where this shakes out.
Heat is definitely a game where it feels good to be last to
Yeah,
play. Because you can manage your turn better and you have more options. You know who's where.
Right, you get to see everybody on the field already
Exactly.
ahead of you and
With the
know what to do.
slipstream system, it's really better to play last usually.
Yeah. But it's not better to come in last.
No,
You want to come in first.
except on the last turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Everybody selecting their cards for their upcoming turns.
And that will be something if Charles wins, winning 2 rings in 2 days.
Yeah, that's Michael.
Yeah,
Who
not
won?
Charles,
Yeah,
Michael.
yeah, Michael. Yeah, Michael took the Dune Imperium ring. So if he walks away with this win, that's 2 rings in 2 days. His first 2 rings also. That would be a tremendous showing, yeah.
Yeah, and after that, the winners of the rings, they go play games against each other
That's right.
that they don't choose. So
That's right, yeah. If he wins 2 rings, then what happens is he has a choice of basically which one to sort of, compete in. It'll give him a little bit of a benefit there going into a final game as champ of it all,
yeah, which is good. Gives
Very
you more
good. It gives
odds
you a
of
nice
picking.
benefit.
Yeah, picking a game you know.
Yeah,
better.
absolutely, right.
Yeah. I'm betting these guys know pretty much all the games that are played here. They practice at least a little bit in every of the game just in case to prepare.
Yeah, I think so. And I know for a fact that sometimes if they make it to a final in a game they're very strong in and they win that ring, if the final game after that ends up being something they're not super familiar with, these guys are not above staying up all night and that next day practicing that game to get ready for that final. I've seen them do it. The amount of stamina and dedication here is astounding. It makes my bones ache.
Yeah.
The amount of effort these guys put in.
You say that, I don't envy them. I
Yeah.
like my sleep.
Yeah, right.
It's really good, yeah. But that's good for them. They're really committed and dedicated.
And they love it. They really do love it. I've never talked to any of these players who don't just love these games.
Yeah.
And playing at probably a level they don't often get to play at, with
Yeah.
people at home.
All good players.
Yeah.
Everybody knows like all the cards by heart.
Right, right.
Yeah. Even in Earth yesterday, I tend to know the game a lot because I still play it a lot and everything, and I created the cards, so I know most of them. But players against whom I played knew the cards better than I did. So it's really nice to see.
That's got to be a weird sensation. It's like
yeah.
it's your game, you made it, and still
Yeah.
people are
And they
telling.
know the percentage and they know everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a compliment. I'm like,
Absolutely.
I didn't do that for nothing.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. It's
Yeah.
a compliment. Yeah, for them to analyze your game, to
That's awesome.
know it that well. Yeah.
That's why we do that. That's why you work on games. So now it's still so close.
Yeah, very close. They've all made it past that corner. It's still nicely tight and grouped up.
Pretty sure Charles is gonna take the last remaining spot, also like he did last turn.
Just
Right
talking
beside
of,
the red.
yeah, talking of games that they know and don't know. Michael did say that there were a few games he didn't know. And back in 2023, semifinalist there didn't know Arc Nova, and he played it against three players who did know it, and he pulled out the win. So the winner of Arc Nova in 2023 was somebody who didn't know that game, and he went up against three experienced players and won. So it can happen, you know. These guys are tremendous at games, and I think if you are this good at games, you are probably really good at any good game.
When you see he was able to slipstream to pass,
Whenever you scrap you, it
pass
always
them
feels
is now
bad. You're like,
first.
no, that's supposed to.
Very nice. Jumps back in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and it's surprising what you said for many reasons. The Art Nova finalists, it's surprising first that this guy did never played Art Nova.
Yeah, no, Yuka never played it, and then he
Is he-
played it, and he won it.
Does he come from like planet Earth or something? Or was he the last 5 years or so?
Yeah, it's
First,
amazing.
and second, to be good players at this game, because it's hard.
And then
It's hard. Good players of Art Nova have practiced for years. They know it by heart. But these guys are good board gamers.
Yeah, if they're good at that's the thing. If they're good at some of these games, they tend to be so good at anything, you know.
And they pick it up really fast. I'm pretty sure some of them even use Dice Tower videos to learn the games, you know, see the how to play. And then
I don't know about that, but
discard.
we hope so.
And that's my
Check out
do.
check out dicetower.com.
I do.
You do? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad. Thank you, Max. I appreciate it.
That's a good resource.
Max is plugging Dice Tower here, folks. Go check out our Earth review. Spoiler alert, we loved it. All right, here we go. We are starting the next round. They're picking their cards. Charles, like you said, jumped ahead up the pack there. You went from the back of that pack to the front.
And what we see there is something really interesting that this map creates. Oftentimes, when you play this map, this happens in these corners because there's like a couple of big like turns in a row, so it packs all the players together.
Yeah, and there's some rubber banding there. There's sort
Yeah.
of like I come in last and I throw, you jump over the guy in front of you. That slipstreaming
Exactly.
is an interesting system that you can, as a good player, certainly manipulate to do what you want it to do for you, that slipstream.
Yeah, personally, that's my favorite map because of this, because of
Really?
the ending. Yeah, I really like that. It keeps the tension until the end.
Yeah, yeah. Fabian is getting lots of love
We can see the
in
number
the
of
in the
heat
chat. He's
people
getting
still
lots of
have.
love. Yeah.
Austin has more eats remaining. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, let's do it.
Charles has 4.
Charles has 4 heat remaining. Yeah.
Third year.
So they definitely saved it well enough. By now, I'd be sweating bullets right before this corner because all my heat would be gone. I'd be holding all my stress still.
And they're right, because it's in these turns that you want to keep the heats.
There you go. He went past a speed 2 corner at 4. That'll cost him 2 heat. But that's fine by me, he says. Not a problem. Discards. Ready to rock and roll out of there.
Yeah. And still has two heats to work.
The problem, of course, of him now being first around that corner is if everybody else planned this correctly, they'll be able to slipstream off of him.
Yeah.
He is, however, just past it. He's just past the corner. So if anybody ends behind the corner for some reason, if they want to slipstream, they have to account now that they're blowing past that too. I don't think any of these guys are gonna,
Five.
there we go. So yeah, we have,
Pulling down one.
that is gonna be Fabian. He jumps past
He
it.
had some, was able to do some cooling.
Three.
Yeah,
back
it's
in
gonna
heat.
cost him some heat, and boom. Oh my goodness. What
This
just
way,
happened?
3 cards, right? Yes.
Ooh, amazing jump ahead by Fabian there.
Yeah,
He blew past that corner and just kept on going.
With
That
his bigs,
RPM
yeah, and that's
plus
why.
3, slipstreaming, which, if I'm not mistaken, does not count against his speed. So he slipstreamed him for 2 plus 3, way out in front.
That's why they all use those cards.
Ooh,
Especially on this map.
amazing.
They knew this map, so at the end it's so good to do that.
Yeah, he nailed that card play.
But now he only has what, 1 heat remaining?
Card.
Yeah, it looks like he might have only 1 heat
But
remaining.
Charles
Yeah.
has 2. So still close.
I'll pull down one. All right.
There's still Austin remaining.
Yeah, Austin, he's gonna get that plus 1 if he wants it. He'll probably want it because he is 4th.
Okay. You can redraw up when you get back.
All right, we got Michael stepping away there for a second. All right, what's he doing here? 5.
Nice. We had the adrenaline too, so you could.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, that is how you do that.
And he still has a lot of heat to manage the corner. It's a safe play by Austin. And he just slipstreams, so he didn't burn any heat.
Saving.
No, a couple of heat, but not as many as the other players. Still 3 remaining.
Yeah.
There was 5.
Yeah, pretty amazing play there, towing the line. He knew if somebody stepped in front of him, he could slipstream them. If nobody did, then he had the adrenaline,
Here we go.
Let's get him across
so he could
the,
take that plus
corner.
1.
So, 3.
Either way, getting past that corner.
He burned 3.
Yeah.
3 of his 6. And
Pretty
the
good.
legend still far behind.
Yep. And
Yeah, the amazing play there, in my
Michael
opinion,
gets
was
back,
Fabian
draws a new
had
hand,
a tremendous turn
Yeah.
there.
but you can start.
Just an amazing turn.
He's like three spaces ahead so far. And
Yeah, if he can keep that momentum, if he can capitalize on that jump ahead there, that might pay dividends. He really had an amazing
Yeah.
turn.
if they plan their cards properly, they're all gonna run a big run now. Which is something really nice about Heat. It's satisfying, after a tight turn to have a big,
Yeah, you can
big
let
turn. Yeah,
loose.
really feels like a racing game.
Yeah, you can just open it up.
The theme is so well implemented in the gameplay.
Yeah. This makes me want to play Heat,
Yeah.
not against these guys, of
No.
course.
Well, I would get destroyed.
Right.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
You can draw your
Still.
new hand and start planning. The lemon car made it around the corner.
I would ask them some tricks on how to be better.
Everybody's thinking, counting, picking cards here. Charles has already picked his hand. He's sitting back there waiting, seeing how this is going to play out.
Yeah, we've got Fabian in the first place, but with 1 heat. Then after that, Charles at 2 heat, and Michael and Austin at 3 heats.
Pretty good, very conservative lap run by these guys so far, really. 3 heat was very respectable
Yeah,
after the entire
at this
lap,
point.
basically. We're almost done with this one lap. That's amazing.
It's good to do that because they don't get stuck with a lot of heats in their hand always and
right.
having to manage them.
Yeah, it's not just not having it. It's also that it's in your deck,
Yeah,
clogging up your new hands.
exactly.
Yeah, it's a two-edged sword here, really.
Definitely. And when it's on your board, then you can use it for different.
Right. All right, here we go. Fabian's off and running. Boom. Jumps way ahead there. Nice move.
Decided to
There we go. This is also the part where they're probably going to go through their stress cards. Not as problematic to fall a little bit behind right now in this long straightaway, or stretch, I should say. It's not a straightaway, but so that they can get rid of that sort of, unpredictable luck right now, cycle that out, hopefully, and then have control when they get to the corners again.
yeah, I wonder if Charles has planned a big turn. Because he's so far in last but close. We'll see how far can he go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's.
All right, we have there Michael jumped up quite a bit as well.
Big turn.
Yeah, these guys are cooking. This is moving.
Yeah, they'll sure all pass the line, finish the first lap.
Yeah, Charles is gonna get here. He's in the
Boosting.
back, so he's gonna get that free
Oh,
boost.
and
He's
he's
gonna get
got
that
it.
free cooling.
Yeah, he's got the slipstream after that, so he's pretty happy. He's got the best card he could have. Probably he knew. He
Yeah.
knew he counted the cards and he knew it will be a 3.
Let's grab before we boost it.
Here we go. Austin's revealing.
We'll see if they can catch up with Michael.
There's that 4-wheel drive of his.
I did an okay turn.
He flips for that. He's flipping a 3.
Yeah.
That one doesn't count.
Needs to reshuffle.
He's gonna now have to watch him reshuffle, which hurts my soul. Oh wait, he's changing it up.
He's heard us.
Somebody passed him a note. All right, 2 more flips he needs.
He could go really far with
That's
that.
a 1, and that's a 2.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Pretty low numbers there. Let's see where he ends up.
He still has three heats.
All right, so
Probably
he's
he's
in there.
gonna
all that heat
boost.
for that.
Will he? Maybe he'll keep his heats for later on.
Yeah, at this point with 3
Yeah.
heats sitting there, that might be okay to save him. Everybody else doesn't
He's
quite
not-
have him. I mean,
He's not that far.
and Charles might be able to recover one right now. He's last. He's getting up.
Fabian
Yeah.
has no heat remaining, so he's thinking about it.
Yeah, that's scary. Yeah. He is gonna let that go. Yep, he's discarding. He's moving on.
Yeah, I think it's a good decision.
Yeah,
He's in a
save
good
it, right? I mean, save it. Your opponents don't have it. He's gonna benefit from being, 4th most
Yeah.
likely here, right? So
Which, as we said, is good in heat to be
Yeah.
behind.
you'd be a little bit behind. I mean, Charles did it, coming out of this corner here. There's all those stress cards you want to see gone.
Okay, so he's playing them now. Yeah, the plus.
Ooh. Okay, there we go. Very high numbers on that one. He did lose one of his special cards, unfortunately, to that flip. That's gonna hurt. But
He knew the risk doing so.
I will boost.
Now he's thinking of boosting. Yeah, he's gonna boost.
here it comes. And then he's
Three
gonna
and then
slipstream.
Slipstream. Close to Fabian with one more heat.
I'll use my adrenaline. I will slipstream.
Boom.
Yeah,
And now
true.
he'll cool. He does not have it.
Maybe Austin right now maybe is rethinking about his decision not to boost.
That could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was a little bit of a, a
Yeah,
bridge,
he
possibly.
decided to stay there, but he allowed in the process Charles to get in a
catch
much,
up.
much
Yeah.
better position.
You're gonna give me the card, I'll go through the.
All right. Well, they've just started their second lap, and Max, we're gonna We're gonna swap you out here with Dave
All good.
Luza. I want to say thank you though.
Yeah, thanks for
coming
the
out.
opportunity. That was
Please.
awesome. First time for me, so
Yeah?
it was great. Yeah.
Well, you brought a lot of heat to the conversation,
So,
so
we can make it 4.
Yeah.
I didn't quite make it up to 5, but tried my best.
yeah, 4 puns is pretty good for 1 lap.
Yeah.
You know, I think.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much. All right, as we go into the second lap here, ladies and gentlemen, of the finals of Heat, pedal to the metal. This is again for the ring. We're going to be joined by Mr. Dave Luza here in just a moment. For now, the players are picking their hands, choosing their gears, dropping the hammer, and we've got Dave with us.
Yes, hi.
How you doing, Dave?
I am doing great.
I know you've been watching from back there, making excited faces and pumping your fist. So
Yeah.
clearly you've been following the game already, and
I was
it's-
actually
it's an
in-
exciting game.
I was actually in this tournament this morning,
Yeah,
and yeah, of course I did not make it. I'm not as a pro as these guys are, but
you can spot a good move, I'm sure, much better than I can.
yeah, let's see how they go. It's the final round.
This is it. Yeah, it seems there's some fun reversals of fortune, highs and lows, and honestly, I'll say this for Heat, the game. Even mediocre players will have tremendously dynamic games in Heat.
Yeah.
There's a lot of highs and lows.
Yep.
I overtake you. Oh no, you came from behind and
Yeah.
stole my spotlight. The game is designed in a way that allows for this drama to come forth so easily.
Yeah.
I really like it for that reason alone, honestly.
Yeah, and you can play this for the first time and enjoy it for that. And even those stress cards that are so uncertain. It's just exciting. It's like, oh no, please don't let it be a 4, and then boom, it's a 3, yay, or it's a 4, oh no.
Absolutely.
And they are doing an amazing job. No one has missed a turn, and they're all still together. And that is so important. If you miss a corner here, then you're toast.
Yeah, I agree. Especially this late in the game, that'll be rough if anybody misses the corner here.
Yeah.
But these guys are all doing really well.
And those legend cards, they're just gone.
Yeah, I guess
That was
so.
in our game as well. It doesn't stand a chance. It only gives the first player a leg up in the first turn of the game, because the legend card will start on pole position. That means that the first player can actually slipstream on it, and after that, he's gone.
Yeah.
No,
Not when I play,
no, of course.
Dave. Okay, not when I play. I'm slipstreaming that guy the whole game. All right, there we go. Charles just took a turn. He's past the corner. He's not pushing to be in front right now. That's probably on purpose, folks. He knows what he's doing.
And it is the second round. That means now the heat is definitely going to be important. We see that Fabian has no heat anymore. Any mistake will make his car spin out. Charles is 1 heat.
Oh, he just recovered one, actually.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
that
Fabian
happened
just got one back
in
there.
real time.
Yeah. But no, I agree with you that it is a precious resource all the time, especially as the game is finishing up. Austin, when it comes to that, is clearly doing the best because he's sitting on 3 heat.
Yeah.
That's all. That's stored potential right there.
Yeah.
Maybe this scrap one card.
This game is also what I think so amazing that and different from other games. I mean, Z, you've been commentating on these World Series of Board Games final tables. They can take a while,
Yeah.
and because people are thinking about their move and really thinking it through, taking their time. But in this game, you want to continue because you're so excited about what amazing turn you've got planned for the next round. So the game has a pace that is just lovely.
It really is moving at a clip.
Austin gets to discard one of his heat. He might have wanted that in his hand.
He barely got past that corner, too.
Yeah, but he's in last place, so he would have been able to cool down that hand being in last place.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
he was holding another, so he cools one down. He takes his bonus move there. Cannot slipstream. He's done. Okay.
Yeah. Now he does have that that four-wheel drive, the 3 pluses.
You're
In his
almost there.
deck, I don't know if he's
He got the final
to
quarter.
get it in his
Did he
hand
pay his
for
heat?
the coming
Yeah, right. Yeah,
stretch would be lovely.
I think someone paid him.
I do love listening to these guys,
We'll find out who at the end of this, right?
especially Michael there, kind of cheering on the Legends card. Come on, little buddy, you can get across the first lap. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, there's a way to make those legend cards a little bit more interesting. If you play this game online on Board Game Arena, you could give them extra spaces, and they can actually go through two corners at the same time to make them, be actual part of the game. And the designer told me that he actually loves giving them always 2 extra moves every time. So
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that some of the expansions included the idea of the sort of chicanes and being able to pass 2 of them,
Yeah.
which you have to do for those new maps, Otherwise, they'll just kind of be out of it.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I definitely find them well tuned for the level at which I play. But it's cool to hear that you can rev them up a little bit.
And what is also interesting in playing Heat at home, just for fun, that you start playing this game with 3 base cards, so you don't do the drafting.
That's right.
And a lot of people that I've spoken to
Staying in
that do
third
not
gear.
like playing Heat, they have only played with those base cards in it.
Yep.
But
This could go
opening
really
it up
badly,
and have
we'll
those
see.
garage cards in your game, making
alright,
sure that
so,
your car is
let's
different
find
from
out.
everyone else's.
Absolutely, it
That
opens up the
Makes
game,
so
yeah.
much, that's so much fun.
All right, we got Michael here flipping for some stress cards. He gets a 2, he gets another 2.
So that goes.
That's pretty average flips there. Let's see where he's
so is
gonna
that
end
11?
up.
Okay.
He is the blue car.
11.
So 11.
Let's
11,
go
yeah.
into some.
That's okay. He would love
One,
to be closer to that corner, certainly.
2.
And this is a perfect spot for other drivers who do not.
Not.
We're not planning on making it to the corner. Now they can slipstream off of him
Yeah,
and even be in a better position than Michael is.
yeah, unfortunately, correct.
So grown up.
He's drawing back up.
Getting rid of those stress cards.
But, he's taking a big gamble there. We heard him say, this could go really badly, and if he had hit his 2 4s,
I will.
he would have been done. 'Cause hitting those 2 4s puts him past the corner. At a speed 3 corner, he'd be going much past that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'd be
Nice,
game
nice.
for him.
That was exactly what he
we go.
needed. Dang.
Boom.
That's Fabian slipstreaming ahead of Michael there.
Java's fine.
And we got
You'll see people get
Charles coming up here in the green car.
shit game. Just take like a break and come back.
I really think that Austin really tries to be last player for as long as he can, so he can get all his heat back, and then
Yeah. I think that's true for Charles too. I think he was slow playing some of those corners
Yeah.
to be last.
yeah. And I think he thought he would be last right now.
Yeah.
And that he's not is because of Austin's playing.
7. I will boost.
Ooh, he's spending that last heat to boost.
Yeah. Oh,
Flips another heat.
and with a small corner
Flips a
coming
card
up,
that's unplayable. A 4.
Wow. Everyone is hitting their cards. This is incredible.
I'll take my. Oh, I don't have a tournament. He's so far back. I
Yeah,
didn't
so
know.
we're back.
Slipstream on that. And boom, he's in front.
and now he is in 3rd gear, going into a 3 corner. He better have 2 small cards,
Yep.
because without any heat, he's in trouble. He's not allowed to go back to 1st gear, because that would immediately cost him heat.
We did not see him discard, which leads me to believe he's got what he needs.
Yeah. Looking at his face, I don't think he was happy with it. You can see his hands.
He's got at least a 1.
Yeah, 1 and a stress. That's his choice.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's mega risky.
Well, he's
One more.
yeah. If it's a 4, he is out. He won't make the corner. But we're gonna have to wait and see.
Oof. Okay. I'm feeling the stress over here.
Yeah. He's gonna cool down 1 heat because he's going to second gear. And it's a 3 corner, so with a 1, if he draws a 3, he goes 4, which he can then pay for with the 1 cooldown he will get.
It'll barely get him through. Right.
Yep. But if it's a 4, he does not have. Yeah.
Let's see if the last card.
But maybe he was counting. Maybe he already played them. I don't know.
Oh, 14. Yeah, they do it right.
So and everyone else is back together.
Hey,
Austin
all
is
right,
still
I'm gonna
in
wave the
last
checkered
place.
flag.
So
All the
he's
cards
able
are
to
have
cool down
completed the
again
first lap.
There we
The final
go.
for the
lap.
next corner.
We're on the
Yeah, he's
final
doing
lap,
great
guys.
with his heat
Now
management there. He's sitting on 5 heat. That's tremendous.
That is tremendous. He
It's
does
back to you,
need to back
Charles.
it up at the end of the game.
Yeah.
You can drive like an old lady. I'm sorry for any old lady, but and just play the game well. But of course, you should use your heat at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. He's got to cash that in. That's potential just sitting there. All right, they're all making their choices here. We're going to start off with Charles, who's at the front of the pack. Oh boy, what's he going to do?
Yeah, he's playing the 1, and yeah, he's worried.
Yeah, I think it's the 1 and the stress. I think
Yeah.
you're right. This could go either way here.
Yeah.
He's a stats guy, which is we were talking to him earlier, and he was talking about how he's a poker player. He's not much of a bluffer, so it relies on that math. Is what makes him good at poker. So statistically, this would be fairly easy for him to calculate. He might be okay. He might know where those cards are, but maybe not. You can't predict it.
So into second gear.
Right, here we go.
There's the reveal.
Oh, not what I wanted to do.
He's
but-
worried.
Counted correctly.
Nope. All right.
And there we go. Yep, that's his game.
5. So it'd be
He's going
2
5
heat.
through 3
heat.
corner. He needs to pay 2 heat.
Spin out.
He can cool down 1
Does it
heat,
go
Stress
back to
card,
here?
but
Does it-
he spins out,
Stress card goes to
Oh
my hand.
my goodness!
getting extra stress in his hand.
Wow, it breaks your heart to see it, but
Yeah.
that's what just happened, ladies and gentlemen. He spun out
1, 2, 3.
halfway through that second lap, and this might have been it for him.
He's a corner behind.
Yeah.
I don't see him recover from this.
This might have been it for him.
And which now is
Were you
interesting
able
for
to cool
Fabian,
down at all?
who
Like,
might
was he
have
able to cool down?
was
while
hoping
matters,
to
like,
slipstream
that he
off
stays
of
in his
Charles,
hand, even
which
if
he
he
now
cool
can't.
down.
Right.
You can choose to cool down
Which
or not.
might change
Yeah,
everything.
But if you do, you're basically putting it in a bit.
Sure,
You
sure.
won't get to.
Yeah, makes sense.
So you're better off not.
I guess
cooling
Charles is
down
now
the heat
talking
that's in
about
your hand.
that he had no choice.
To him. Scroll down 2 cards. Discard 3.
And yeah, Charles is being smart. I was wondering why he did not cool down
got
that 1 card he just had, because we saw it. He did have
Four.
but of course keeping it in his hand allows him to actually
Heat.
cool down that on the next turn. So he's gonna probably play just 1 card and cool down 3 heat to
Yeah, you're
try.
gonna lose it anyway, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we've got Michael past the corner there, and Fabian past the corner already, if I'm not mistaken.
I think we should remove black as a color.
It's very hard to see on the asphalt, yeah. Michael's done, and it's Austin.
So,
Let's see where he ends up here. But yeah, absolutely, that's a big hit for Charles's game here.
but look at this. Austin,
Wow. Well, he
I
knew he
mean-
was
The thing
fourth,
is,
to
it
be
would've been
fair,
kinda
so he had the
hard
bonus
if you
anyway,
were
but
able to
now,
still get around. You would
but he's going
slipstream, I would
through in
slipstream.
third gear,
yeah.
and that means he's now open to play as many cards as he wants. I mean, you don't want to play one card, so he
Yeah.
can he can do what he wants.
He's
That was
got all that heat available to him also. I mean, that's gonna be,
yeah.
he's in a tremendous
Yeah,
position.
yeah.
Austin really is in an amazing position right now.
Oh.
Now,
Yeah,
what is
okay,
interesting
never
is
mind.
that
Sorry, I
Austin is
thought
the
part of
only
the
player who
situation.
doesn't have an
Yeah.
RPM card that lets him slipstream more.
Mm-hmm.
That means for him to be in front gives the other players an
Alright, well
advantage
done,
of slipstreaming off of him
that's
in,
right.
in later turns. So
That's right.
Yeah.
where would you like to end? I think he should end up yeah,
Every
one before the turn.
like eight?
That would be my
it's like
ideal
9.
space.
2 plus the sun.
Yep.
And the legend is
That's
it's
good.
the pity legend.
Hey, all right.
Maybe you can catch me next turn.
Go here.
How did he make it through the
Okay.
corner? Oh, he was already in the yeah, that makes sense.
Keep on trucking.
Charles talking about it. Maybe the legend can catch him on the next turn. That's sad to hear that. You know, again, it breaks your heart, but that's the way the game goes.
Yeah, and Charles' first turn is gonna try and get some heat back. I don't see him gear up. Maybe he is, but
You think he'll stay in first gear?
I think he's staying in first gear.
Yep. Yeah, he's gonna need it, right? I mean, to kind of make up some
Yeah,
road here. He's gonna need that heat.
Washington, 5, 3.
All right. So we know that Austin in his hand right now he has a 3, a 3, a 2, heat card, a stress card, and a couple of 4s as well.
yeah.
First gear.
Third.
Fabian is recovering his heat pile. I mean, he's using it now, but he was completely empty a
start.
He
couple of
was,
turns
yeah,
ago.
he was.
Yeah,
4, 4,
Nice.
12.
so I do prefer that
Here.
against
And
Austin's just
system.
keeping them. I don't know.
Yeah, he's using a resource, right?
Yeah.
Gain it, use it, gain it.
2.
Yeah,
So you think Fabian's cycling of it, spending it, you know, towing the line, right, risking it, but then gaining
Yeah.
it back. You're feeling that's some good play there.
yeah. That's
Yeah, I
what
think you're right. I think you're right.
And Michael is now putting himself at that spot that I thought was the best one, not in front, just one behind, so people can slipstream maybe off of you to go ahead, and then you can use your RPM, your extra slipstream after the turn.
Yeah. Right. Going to Austin's turn here. He's
Four
flipping up.
cards, 4 gears. Now, this is interesting. Why would he go into 4th gear? Well, maybe if he doesn't have a choice. But now he needs to spend heat to go through the corner in 2nd gear. This is interesting. He does have the heat to spend, of course. There we have a special shuffle.
He does have all that heat. We saw Michael a moment ago shaking his head, looking over at Austin's. 5 heat cards just sitting there, sort of shaking his head in wonderment. Yeah, it's 4 pretty different games being played here, I have to say. You know, Fabian maybe sort of a combination between what Austin's doing and what Charles is doing. That's sort of really towing the line, knowing when you fall behind, knowing when you jump ahead, and then Austin keeping his reserves pretty stable to the point that, like you were alluding to, maybe too stable, maybe wasted potential. We
Yeah.
don't know yet, right? But if you have it, you should use it, gain it back later. Maybe that might cost him just sitting on
Yeah.
that heat and not using it.
Yeah. And going into these small corners, low numbered corners, you want to get out of the last corner in third gear, so you can play
Boom.
4 cards afterwards. But getting there, that's
tricky.
going to be the tricky
Yeah.
part.
Especially on this map here, getting out of that last corner, 2 speed, that's nasty.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, totally. And that's where you need the heat. I've seen a lot of games of heat where the final turn is
That's it.
that's it.
That's where you
That's
win or
where
lose
you-
this game, absolutely. Yeah, he better blow through all that heat, making that 2 corner, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then with his 4-wheel drive, that
Hmm.
that could be the win.
Yep.
So Fabian is on 1 heat. He's still playing, of course. Charles is trying to cool down probably this hand. Michael, he's still got 3. It's not bad. He calculating? What's the holdup here?
All right, let's see here. What's going on? The card seems to be in front of Fabian right now. The playing card. I'm trying to figure out what it is they're doing.
He's got a decision to make. What is his decision?
That's interesting.
Maybe I can't read the cards. I wish I could, but he might have a gas pedal. That is true. He might go 1 step extra,
Okay.
and
He's discarding some things there. Boom, pass the turn. There we go.
I think this was a good choice. If that was his thinking, I don't
Yeah.
think he should have used it now.
I think he's put all this
Who's gonna go into that spot? No one.
Well, you're right about Charles staying in first gear. He's cooling 2, maybe 3. 3. He had all 3. Okay.
Yeah, and him being last player, he could actually cool down 4 because of the adrenaline of being
Right.
in last place or
Right.
the last player.
There we go.
He's thinking about discarding more cards to probably get more heat cards in his hand to maybe then discard so he has more options later on.
It might be a little too late for that. I don't know if I would go.
No, yeah, but he's behind.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. And the way this is set up, you cannot make 2 turns
No,
with the
right.
cards that-
no,
that
no,
they
there's no
have.
way. Yeah. They got some things to think about.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, Oza in chat is saying that Charles might be thinking about discarding
19.
the setup is RPM
Action.
next turn, but I don't think he's able to catch up to use it.
Yeah, right. All right, they're making their choices.
Yeah. Michael knows. One card. What do you think?
Interesting. It looks like Austin is playing some stress cards there, it looks like. 2 stress cards. I guess he has the heat to gamble with it.
Well, he's. So Austin was playing 2 stress cards.
I think he played 2 stress cards.
Ooh, that could
It's
go
a
wrong.
spicy play right there. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will not blow him past the second corner, but if he hits both 4s, that's
Yeah,
5 heat
If it's a low number, he will probably boost.
boost, right? Yeah, I mean, he does want, like you said, you want to go into that past that last corner, spend that heat. You do want to keep one back so you can spend it for that final boost.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
yeah.
once you want to clear as much space ahead past the starting line or the ending line. I guess you cannot slipstream
man.
after that on the last
No, that's true.
lap. But you can boost. You
Yeah.
can boost and try to get as far ahead as you want. So ideally, you've got one more heat at the end.
Yeah. And before that, you want to have all your ones in your hand, so you can just play 3 ones. Well, Austin can afford to have more cards, but at least be in third gear, so you can. Well, and Austin also could afford to be in second gear and then pay
Yeah,
to
pay the
jump
heat,
to, and
yeah,
still
yeah.
have enough.
That's true. Any way you slice it, having that much heat going into the end of the game is gonna be beneficial. There's
Yeah.
a lot of flexibility there. But he's been sitting on 5 heat for a long time. He's not spending it.
Yeah.
You know, Michael and Fabian have both dropped to basically 1 or no heat and then regained some of it. So they've been spending it. They've been using one of their resources. Austin is storing it up.
So
Will it work out for him? We'll see.
Could Austin now try to go a little bit further so they are not able to slipstream off of it?
Yeah,
That-
that could
that-
work out too.
That would be interesting. So what is a good amount?
Right.
Let's see it. What's the number? What?
Oh, and yeah, and you already said he doesn't know yet. It's a mystery. That's 5?
I mean, even Michael sitting next to him when he revealed 2 stress cards, he goes, "What?"
Yeah. Well, yeah. He can afford it. No one would have suspected him to go 5 right now, I think. So they were one step behind.
That's
I don't think
insane
anyone
that
is
from
able
those 2
to-
pluses,
to
he had
follow it.
exactly
Right.
the amount to just like stop us.
See
Because
Michael
I
react.
have 4, thinking that that was going to be safe, but it is not. 2, 3, 4. Literally,
Look at that. He did not expect that. He
It was crazy.
can't
Yeah.
see his card, but I think it's an RPM.
Yeah.
Three
So,
slipstream.
you have to pay a heat.
We're about to win the race with that car.
I mean, it definitely would have gotten me close, but I wouldn't have only been able to get
Yeah,
here.
it was an
So
RPM.
still would have had to get around the
Would
corner. And,
have been able
We're
to
here.
take 3
One,
bonus
two, three,
steps,
four,
and
five.
now
well,
he's not.
sure, yeah, but unfortunately, I didn't have an additional 1 to play, and I also
Yeah.
thought he was going to do at least like 3 or 4.
Sometimes
Yeah,
he
yeah,
plans
yeah.
things and things go.
Did not work out for him. Yeah, Austin slipped away from him.
Yeah.
Didn't work out. He wasted that RPM. You know that extra 3 plus 3 slipstreaming. That's a tremendous power.
Yeah, but Fabian also has an RPM in his deck. So if Fabian is able to get there, he's gonna benefit.
Yeah.
And you need it because I don't think Michael can afford to go through that last corner at higher speed.
Not really. He does not have a lot of that. He left. He can't play around with it too much.
No, so Austin was lucky because he played 2 stress cards, didn't know what the result was going to be.
Right. Right.
Just grab 2.
All right. So it looks like Michael is deciding right now what he wants to discard. He's considering his hand here.
Yeah, and all the pros in the chat, they saw this coming. I mean, if you think about it, yes, it makes sense and it's working out. So doing all the right moves.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing. I mean, again, some of this high level play, you can almost study it, right? It's like it's
Yeah.
just textbook. You know.
Yeah.
You do this. You do this. He's going now into that final play, 4 speed, keep 1 heat back for that final boost. He's gonna hit him with the 4-wheel drive. That's 3 boost. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Play out most of your deck, basically.
Yeah.
And boost.
Yeah. So looking at Fabian, do just yeah, slipstreaming. Now next to him, he can afford to play 3 cards
corner, you do.
and go
I was
through the
curious just
corner.
for getting it very, very not.
Now again,
No, you were empty.
if Fabian is able to hold on to his RPM with his extra slipstream, then he can come out ahead. That maybe gives him a leg up for the final, for his final round,
Turn.
for his final.
Yeah, yeah, that could.
But Austin's looking.
Austin's looking good. We could have a surprise upset here from Fabian. Yes, I think you're right. Michael looked a little bit more out of it, and then of course Charles, being a corner behind, is probably done at this point.
Yeah. So what could Austin play? How far could he go? 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems to be his best move because he's got 2 heat. Being in third gear means he's not able to do anything else. He's got all his good cards. They're all there. He is set up for the final turn in a perfect way.
5. Way back here.
I think he's got the break card as well, the 1/5.
Yeah, it looks like he's holding his special cards. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he's got the 3 body. He doesn't even need it. Those are the 3 cards that he's holding in his hand right now. So keep the brakes.
Yeah, that
and keep the
four-wheel drive. Yeah, yeah.
and then try to get in through this turn in third gear.
That's the power move.
Yeah.
This might be it.
It's exciting.
Yeah, he's gonna come out of that after that turn there. He's gonna just fly out of there. He's gonna have the 4-wheel drive. He can use the brakes as a 5 card, right? I mean, there's gonna be a lot of speed. He's gonna get way out ahead. For anybody to catch him is gonna be pretty hard. We'll
Yeah.
see, but he's looking really strong right now.
So if he's going for Austin on this turn, that means he will end right after the corner. That means that Fabian could slipstream from him using only 3.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that that would be the best outcome for Fabian. But you can't count on it.
Right.
So it could also be, who knows, that Austin is moving 5 steps, using all his 3 heat cards, but be so far away that Fabian is not able to slipstream.
Right. That he can get out ahead.
Yeah.
And like we said, you pass that end, that starting line, the end line, and no one can slipstream you past that point at the end of the game. So you don't need to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, that could be it. And again, holding the 4-wheel drive, playing a single card that becomes 3. It's not that important what you get anymore at that point. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Do you like playing games? I don't think you do, but playing games like in a competitive setting.
Nothing like this. This level is tremendously stressful, Even watching them, it's like, oh, everything is, there's so much on the line here. It's fascinating to watch, and it's
Out there.
just unbelievable. There he goes. He is indeed going 5,
Yeah.
like
Oh.
you said. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's just so amazing to watch them play at this level.
yeah.
But gosh, no, I would just get creamed constantly. I couldn't keep up the
It's the team. Yeah.
just I don't know that focus, that sort of necessary discipline for something like this.
Yeah. It
You seem
does.
to like it though, huh?
I do like it. Yes, I've played. This was also my 3rd tournament day. I played in heat in the first round, and then I was out immediately. That was okay.
Mm-hmm.
I made it to the semifinals in both Azul and Cascadia. It's so much fun when you know that everyone's trying their best
Yes.
to win,
Yes.
and it's still friendly,
Sure.
and that makes this event so nice.
That's
everyone
the
is still-
difference
yeah.
there. Yeah, everybody trying their hardest, but also
Yeah.
everybody being friend.
Yeah.
I need to grab 2 cards.
So
I need to
Fabian did make the corner, but of course it did cost him all his heat.
Yep. He was able to counteract like
Oh
the gas
no,
pedal.
I didn't see that. He played his wing, so he was allowed to go through the corner.
Yeah, he did a little
without
counteracting there of Austin's move, but
So this is such a fun card.
yeah, this is now a dance these two are doing, you know.
So this card allowed Fabian to go around the corner. Instead of spending 2 heat, he just played the 1 heat to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, now he needs to discard, so that just happened, and he still can slipstream.
And slipstream. Of course.
That
There
was
he
a good
is.
move.
That was a very, very good move. He is out in front.
But in which gear is he? Can you? We
That's
can't
it.
see. He's in 2nd gear, so that means
End of me.
he's
He
got
does have
one less
he has
card.
one heat sitting there, so
It does not look good for Fabian. I mean, Austin has this in the bag, and now Michael was hoping that one of them would get stuck on that end, so he would have been able
right
to
at,
slipstream.
right past the corner. Yeah, nobody's there.
So
So
Michael is out, and Austin is going to have so many pluses, boost cards in his next round, and all his ones. Almost there's still one in it, but
they're
is
mostly
in his
in the
discard pile.
discard. Yeah,
So-
so it's top loaded.
It is top loaded.
Yeah, this is gonna be some heavy hitting numbers. 4s and 3s is what we're gonna see here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only way I have just enough heat because I had to play the one
And
previously. to
So
not
Austin
even slipstream.
has played this perfectly. He went in those 2 last quarters with almost all his heat in his hand, in his car, and he ends up being completely empty, and he is gonna win this game.
Yeah, very, very just clean play.
Yeah, well done. So Austin was able to get that 3+ card
Yeah, the
because
4-wheel
he was
drive.
first person to choose the second time around in the snake. That was the one card he took so fast because he knew this is the best card.
Yeah, a lot of them. I mean, again, you were asking them what card would you pick, right, in the draft.
Yeah.
And just about everybody mentioned
Yeah.
4-wheel drive. It wasn't
Yeah.
necessarily everyone's only choice. They were like, well, 4-wheel drive. It's
Yeah,
they know it.
gas pedal would have been
Gas
fun as well,
pedal.
but there was only one gas pedal, and it was the small one
Yeah.
in this game. So, but that begs the question: being first player is first and last player, where you get first pick at the drafting cards. That's important.
Yeah, yeah.
And having that that legend card start in first place, giving the first player another benefit to slipstream in the first round. I don't know. I think being first player, which is random, does help you more than it should. I mean, it's just literally, it's just how
And Charles also got the draft first. It was very, very much. He was 4th seed, so he got the very first draft. But maybe the flop wasn't as beneficial for him.
Well, having the first draft is not as good on the first round. You want to have the first draft on the second round because then you already know what you have. And of course, well, if that
Yeah.
4-wheel comes out, you'll take it anyway, no matter what you did. But
Yeah.
you have more options. That's how I feel.
You know how you're shaping it, right?
Yes.
Suspense.
So for Charles being
Yeah.
first to choose
I
once
hope-
and then
I hope
only
to do it.
have
The
the worst of whatever comes out.
The sticks.
Here goes Fabian blowing past. He got a couple of good flips there. He got 2 4s.
Expand.
I hope to do it, he says. He gets another one.
I think
He is past the finish line.
Let's see, man.
we'll discuss.
But we all
And
know
here comes Austin.
Card.
Let's
Whenever
see.
you're ready. This one. Okay.
Yeah, there's no way.
For protocol's sake.
Uh-huh.
4, 4,
Good.
Yeah.
5,
Ooh,
and 3 pluses.
there was a 1 and he had 2. Okay, he got a 1, a 2, and a 3 on the flips. But that's 8 from the first 2 cards and 5 for the next card. That's a whole lot of numbers, folks. He is
There we go.
past
Well,
me.
okay, it's not that far, but
Made it a
I
race.
don't think there was a way of him losing.
Wow.
I'm lame. 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, Austin, congratulations. Well done.
Yeah. He loses,
Very,
might get
very
three.
well
Have to get
played.
three.
I mean, and again, we were talking, we were debating back and forth.
Yeah, yeah.
Does he have too much stored potential? Should he have been spending it and then gaining it back? I guess not. I guess
Nope.
he played it just right. You
Nope.
know,
We know nothing.
He saved his heat. He used it when he needed it.
Yeah,
He cultivated that hand perfectly for the last turn of the game.
yeah.
He played every card he wanted to play to the point that he manipulated the deck so that there only be 1/1 in it. There's some specific discards. So, yeah, he's been playing that game to perfection. Everybody ran a really good game there, but Austin just was unstoppable. Fabian, a close second,
The triple.
with Michael bringing in 3rd place, and then Charles 4th place after a very unfortunate spinning out earlier in the second lap, which hit hard too. That was a tough one.
That was
seeing
tough to
him
watch.
spin out on that flip. He couldn't control that flip and pulled a 4, the one card that could mess him up.
Yeah.
So that's heat. That's the way that's gonna play out, folks. So there you go. We got a new champ for Heat, Austin. He's gonna get that ring tomorrow, folks. He's gonna get
It
that.
might be the last Heat winner, right? I think there's talk about Heat not coming back next year. I'm
Is
not
that
sure.
right?
but-
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
it is continuing. Oh no, it's
That's
gone.
done. Yeah. So they're cycling it out. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
For
So
now.
there you go. That's Austin. Congrats to him, like you said, and congrats to all the players. Really, fantastic job, everybody. That's gonna do it for us here tonight, Dave. Thanks for joining me, man. I
Thank you so
really
much for having me.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Bringing the well put together commentary. I love that you competed also, and you can bring us that point of view. That's awesome, man. I couldn't do that. Okay, let's be fair. I couldn't do that. So everybody, that's gonna do it. Thanks very much. My name is Z Garcia.
my name is Dave Duza.
We'll see you on the next one. Keep it right here, WSBG. We'll be back with more. See ya.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vassell. Thanks for watching this video. Check out our channel. We have a lot of videos on our channel. We have live videos that go up each week, from live Q&As to videos where we take a look at the newest stuff on Kickstarter, crowdsurfing, to top 10 lists and more. There's lots of stuff on this channel. We encourage you to explore it. You can find out more at our website, dicetower.com. I'm Tom Vassell. Thanks for watching another video on the Dice Tower.